Itong holiday season, are you guys looking for a device na within your budget, na kaya mag-perform ng kanyang camera, as well as can let you do all the multitasking that you need to do on a smartphone? And I have here si Huawei Nova Y61. It's the latest variant na meron ni Huawei. And this one is more targeted towards the more budget-conscious na consumers. Are you excited? Buksan muna natin. Hi guys, ako pala si Richmond ng Gadget Psychic and welcome back to my channel. We can see this device, si Huawei Nova Y61. The box is quite refreshing. Unlike the usual Huawei box na nakita natin that looks something like this, it's a little bit more boring. This one, medyo refreshing ang kanyang look. Nakita mo ang itsura ng phone sa likod and sa harap, which kind of makes it a little bit more feel good when you're unboxing this one. So, kita natin the print Huawei Nova Y61 is down here. And of course, everything you can download on the app gallery. Huawei Nova Y61 print sa gilid. Buksan muna natin. Yun, how to find apps. Meron siyang QR code na kasama dito. Probably this is for the app gallery. Yung phone is being packed inside a plastic. Kilain lang natin. You can see this is the Y61. And ganito itsura niya. Hey, the design is very refreshing. And by the way guys, itong phone na ito, it has 3 colors, sapphire blue, mint green, and midnight black. You know guys, ang ganda ng kanya mint green, no? Ternong-terno sa aking watch na GT3 Pro. Okay muna natin, let's see other things inside the box. We have your SIM ejector pin, may warranty card tayo, jelly case. Try natin kabit. After natin kabit, you can see that it's very clear. So, kita natin pa rin ang original design ng iyong Huawei Y61. We have your Type-C cable, and of course, your 22.5 watts na supercharged ni Huawei. Tingnan natin ito. So, quickly pasyalin lang natin ang phone. Sa ilalim, meron siyang audio jack, Type-C port, and of course, ang kanyang microphone in. Dito sa gilid, meron siyang SIM tray. Buksan natin. We have here is a hybrid card slot. So, either you go for dalawang na nano SIM or isang micro SD card plus isang nano SIM. So, ibaba, we have your loudspeaker and of course, your noise cancelling mic. On this side, we have your volume rocker and of course, your power button / fingerprint scanner. Sa likod, we have your triple camera na 50 MP. Up front, we have your teardrop notch na front-facing camera. So, first thing na napansin ko dito sa kanyang camera bump, hindi siya ganun kakapal, no? Medyo manipis lang naman siya. And pag nilagay mo sa table, hindi siya masyado nagwa-wobble. Kunti lang, though nagwa-wobble pa rin siya, but hindi ganun kalala. And what's nice dito sa kanyang design is pag once na nailawan siya, meron siyang star effect design. So makita mo, meron mo siya mga glitters dito. Pag once na nailawan mo, it will give you parang glittery effect. Yung parang shiny na mga little stars dito, which definitely looks nice once na natamaan siya ng ilaw. Another thing na napansin ko dito is okay, magandang kanyang grip dito sa phone na ito. Definitely, it's something that I like. Itong phone na ito is being powered by the Kirin 710. Makita natin dito sa Antutu benchmark na nakasulat dito, no? Ang CPU model niya is a Kirin 710 and it has a total of 6 GB RAM, which is pretty rare guys, na yung talagang physical na RAM na naka-installed sa yung phone at this price point. And of course, most of the phones right now are boasting na meron siyang virtual RAM, extended memory, blah blah blah. But this one, this is the real deal. 6 GB of RAM talaga tunay na nandito sa loob ng phone na ito. And malalaman natin later as we test how its performance while multitasking and gaming. I think we should feel a little bit difference between the real na 6 GB of RAM versus yung mga virtual RAM na nakikita natin sa ibang brands. And so far, itong score nakuha niya sa Antutu benchmark. And let's break it down. And ito naman score niya pag breakdown natin. Now, honestly, wala akong idea dito sa price ng phone na ito. And I was able to get this before siya ma-launch. And based sa mga clues na nakukuha ko, this phone should be priced at around 7,000 plus pesos if I'm correct. It's just my best guesstimate. And another thing na nagustuhan ko dito sa phone na ito, given na yun ang hula kong price point, if I'm correct, this is probably one of the first na meron 22.5 watts na fast charging, and this one's equipped with the Huawei Supercharged na 22.5 watts. So charging from 10 to 100, it only takes me an hour and a half. It's quite fast for its price point. Now, hawak ko tong phone na ito for more than a week already here sa loob na aking pocket, and I've been using it just like a normal daily driver. And based on my testing, itong phone na ito can last me for nearly 15 hours based sa kanyang screen on time na binigay sa kanya ng PC Mark na battery stress test. And by the way guys, this one is being tested under 50% na screen brightness. And based on my daily usage, I can say na this one can last me more than a day. Wala naman po naging problema dito dahil very battery efficient ang phone na ito. And the Kirin 710 probably is a more battery efficient na chip. And based sa aking experience using it for social media, listening to music, playing some light games, and of course, doing some light video chat, kayang-kaya niya magtagal sa akin more than a day before hitting the charging dock again. So itong phone na ito is running inside EMUI 12 and playing with some of the widgets na meron na dito sa phone na ito is quite fun dahil it looks really pretty nice dito sa interface niya, sa home screen. Now, connecting your other Huawei devices to your Huawei Y61 is pretty easy and pretty seamless, just simply using the super device. Now, you can see that this pop-up, all you need to do is just simply connect, and in a few seconds, it will be connecting in no time. There you go. Now, if you want to connect your other super devices, just simply tap this super device from the control panel. And you can also drag it in and drag it out just like this. Connecting is simple. Now, after connecting, you can easily use this Huawei FreeBuds Pro 2 seamlessly together with your Huawei Nova Y61. Now, other Huawei devices will show underneath once it's connected. Now, you can also use Huawei AI Live in order to manage all of your Huawei devices under one single app. Now, this phone is sporting a 6.52-inch IPS LCD HD Plus display, and the screen-to-body ratio is around 83%. As you can see that the bezels are not so thin if you look at it, especially the chin. And one thing na napansin ko dito sa phone na ito is that yung kanyang display is quite nice. I know that it's IPS LCD, but probably Huawei has used some better IPS LCD panels inside this phone. By the way, guys, you can download all of your favorite apps here on the Huawei App Gallery. All you need to do is just simple click install and download, and that's it. After a few moments, depending on your internet speed, it will be installed here on your phone. Now you can see, guys, that two of my favorite apps, Foodpanda and TikTok, is now installed and ready to use. Sa akin naman, browsing experience dito sa Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, saka TikTok, okay naman siya. Smooth naman ang aking experience dito. Hindi ko naman nafe-feel na naglalag dito sa device na ito dahil malaki naman kanyang memory. And of course, even na hindi naman 60 Hz ang kanyang screen refresh rate, it was still giving me that really nice experience here. Watching some of my favorite videos dito sa YouTube, I can say okay naman siya. Even though na medyo makapal naman kanyang bezel, it's okay dahil yung screen niya was able to reproduce some really nice resolution. Even though na hindi naman siya super duper punchy, but I can say na very nice, very legit naman ang kanyang screen. It's pretty much watchable dito sa device na ito. Probably the only thing na medyo nabibitin ako dito sa phone na ito is medyo mahina ang kanyang loudspeaker dahil medyo maliit nga lang ang kanyang butas dito sa ibabaw. So, meaning ang kanyang sound reproduction isn't that loud. But you can always use your favorite headphones dito sa audio jack, or you can use your favorite TWS like this one. So guys, ngayon itetest natin itong phone na ito. Mag-open na tayo ng several apps dito, and let's see kung magbabag down ba siya, babagal ba ang phone, dahil meron naman siyang 6 GB of RAM na physical naman na naka-embed dito sa phone na ito. So let's just simply test it out. Let's open some of this app like the phone dialer, messaging, buksan din natin ang browser, buksan din natin si camera, then of course, buksan din natin si AI Live, then si device info, then buksan din natin si PC Mark, si Antutu Benchmark, si BatteryBot Pro, buksan natin si Facebook, buksan natin si TikTok, then buksan natin si Grab. Ngayon, quickly tingnan na natin kung ilan RAM na naiiwan sa atin out of the 6 GB of RAM. So, opening Antutu Benchmark, kita natin there's still available 1.95 GB of RAM. So, roughly 2 GB. So, not bad. Dahil ang dami na rin natin binuksan na app na nakatago dito. So, tingnan natin all of the apps na binuksan natin. Ayan, binuksan natin to. And, well, as far as I'm concerned, hindi naman bumagal. Pati si Call of Duty, nakabukas sa background. Now guys, for the gaming experience naman, tinry naman natin maglaro ng Call of Duty Mobile. I was able to get these graphic settings and the gameplay was okay. I was able to breeze through the game smoothly. Though mafe-feel mo na there are some lags and some frame drops along the way. Siyempre, hindi natin maiwasan. This is very much of a budget-friendly device. So gaming isn't really the main point dito sa phone na ito, but well, I can say that it can get you going sa games like Mobile Legends, sa Call of Duty Mobile. The screen response is okay, and well, I can say na you should set the graphical settings a little bit lower para to get you a better gaming experience. Now guys, pag-usapan naman natin kanyang triple camera setup dito sa likod. It starts with the 50MP na aperture 1.8 na main camera, 2MP na macro lens, and 2MP na depth sensor. And ang kanyang rear camera can take in video resolution of up to 1080p 60 fps. Now, sa harap niya is a 5MP na front-facing camera. Ang kanyang video resolution is up to 1080p and 30 fps. Now, itong phone na ito, I was able to bring it outdoors and I was able to take in some really nice shots outdoors. I was quite amazed na this phone can take in some shot like this, and being at its price point at around 7,000 plus pesos, I believe na for me, the camera is really a performer. Kita natin guys, some of these photos I was able to take outdoors are really sharp and really punchy ang kanyang colors. Now, taking the camera indoors, I can see that it was able to reproduce some nice shots. But of course, not as good as the outdoor shot. But for me, it's still not bad. One highlight dito sa phone na ito is that it can take in some super night shot. And I was able to visit ang Dapitan Arcade to be able to take in some of these really nice shots sa gabi. This was around 8 in the evening and I was able to capture some of these really nice photos ng mga Christmas decors, and it shows na ang kanyang super night mode na camera is definitely quite impressive. Now, using its front-facing camera na 5MP, I was able to take in some of these shots outdoor. Okay naman ang outdoor shots niya, but when it comes to indoor shots, I can see na sometimes it's a little bit grainy, lalo na pag medyo madilim ang area, ang scenery, it's a little bit grainy. Now, tinry ko naman kanyang front-facing camera to take some video, and this is what I got. Guys, this is the video resolution that you'll be getting if you're vlogging using the Huawei Y61 at 1080p and 30 fps. So what can you say about it? So this is probably okay for me using it for vlogging or probably using it for Zoom meeting. The clarity is quite okay, good. Now guys, after playing with this phone for almost a week, the thing that I like about this phone is okay ang kanyang display, and of course, definitely okay ang kanyang camera. Probably those are two things that I like from this phone, and definitely ang kanyang battery life is quite good. And yung feel sa aking kamay, no, na sabihin ko sa sakto sa aking kamay, it's really nice. And this one's only weighing at around 188 grams. Definitely it's light inside my pocket. So definitely it's for me a good choice, lalo for this coming holiday season. Now itong phone na ito guys, with 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, is priced at a surprising 7,999 pesos guys. I got this information from Huawei, and definitely itong phone na ito is going to blow the other competitors away. And probably if your problem is, well, walang Google Play Store siya, don't worry guys, I'll be linking on the description box below how to install Gbox para magkaroon kayo ng Google Play Store dito sa phone na ito. Now guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon para hindi naman miss mga future uploads dito sa aking channel. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?